All right, it's time for a Christmas tradition you might never have even heard of, the Audubon Christmas bird count, and it's been going on for 121 years. This year, the DWR would love your help. Joining me today is Tanya Kiefer-Selby, the Conservation Outreach Manager for Northeastern Utah. Good morning, Tanya. Thanks so much for being here. What a cool topic.
We're excited to be here this morning.
Yeah, so can we start, really basics. For someone who's never heard of it, what is the Audubon bird count?
So it is the longest run community science project for birds that's ever been done. 121 years is a big feat for us to gather data on birds all across the nation. So it's for beginning bird watchers or advanced bird watchers. It's something that you can take the whole family to do, and you just go out for one entire day that's designated in a location. It's a 15-mile diameter circle, and you go and you watch birds. Literally, that's it. You go and watch birds. It's super fun. You listen for the birds, you watch for the birds, and then we take this data and we send it into Audubon, and all the data is processed. Over the last 121 years, we've gathered a lot of information, enough to show that 50 billion birds have been lost, or 50 million birds have been lost in the last 50 years. And so, 3 billion in the last 50 years. So it's incredible that we have that data to back up the information,
right,
just because we've been doing this for so long. So in the state of Utah, we have several different locations that you can join and be a part of this birding community.
I love it. Okay, those numbers were really incredible. And as you said, we have those numbers because of, citizens like us just counting. What kinds of birds are we looking for? Is that a silly question? Is it like all birds, any birds, or is there like a specific species we're looking for?
No specific. So, if you estimate the amount of birds in the U.S., there's about 750 different species. And that's a fun thing to think about when you could challenge yourself to look for those. In the winter time, when we do this Christmas bird count, you're only going to find certain species. Sometimes you find rare species, though, which is really exciting for birders like me who've been doing this for so long. So you count everything from robins to chickadees to sandpipers to sandhill cranes, like you see in my background. Everything that you see, you count. And we're hoping for a grand total in the state of Utah and every state that's doing it. When you're counting them. So, and it's going to be tricky this year. COVID has really opened up a lot of gates, but it's something that you can take your whole family to in social distance. You're assigned an area with your groups, and you just stay with your family groups in your car or go hiking, and it's a fun thing to be involved with.
This seems like the perfect activity if you have like young kids, teenagers who are like just kind of being interested in science and birding. What a cool thing to be able to introduce someone to that like citizen science-y that we do here in Utah so well. Can you remind people, if they'd like to participate, where can they go for all of the information, like dates and times and things like that?
So the counts start at specific times every year. This year it's going to be from December 19th until January. And so they can go to audubon.org and just type in Christmas bird count. All of the U.S. maps will show up, as well as you can go to utahbirds.org. And then you can contact specific folks. If you contact Division of Wildlife Resources, we can give you the links as well.
Tanya Kiefer-Selby, thank you so much. What an awesome tradition to start with families this Christmas season. Happy holidays, Tanya. We'll make sure to link that on our website as well, abc4.com/GMU.
Thanks, guys. Have a great holiday.